Good evening, everybody, and welcome. We are here at the Palmerston Arena for the Clinton Radars and the Minto 81s. It's the Minto 81s home opener tonight. And there's a chance early in front. And there's a goal from the Clinton Radars. If you just joined us, we're almost 3 minutes here into the first period, and the Clinton Radars have struck first in this contest here tonight. Wait to get an official on the goal, but Clinton has struck first here, and they have taken a 1-0 lead early on here in the first period. 17-16 to go here in the first period, and Clinton has a 1-0 lead. We wait for the official scoring. Meanwhile, Wade Pfeffer comes back into the Minto zone to play the puck. He gets boarded down. Minto pressing hard now in front, in behind the net. Puck comes around the boards and to the far point, and it's dumped back in and around the net. Clinton looking for another. They center the puck. It's intercepted there. Number 8 is Braden Blight Royal. He stepped in from the point to keep it in. In behind the net of Mark Williams, who starts here for the Minto 81s. It's up to Adam Kowalik. Kowalik has the puck stripped, and here's number 17, Sean Konzit. Konzit gets the puck intercepted, and there's 3-on-1 the other way. Here's a chance for Kowalik, and that hit a stick and went over the net. Darby Tyndall got a stick on it, and it went over the net of Greg Dodds, who starts for the Clinton Radars here tonight. Clinton now has the puck around their blue line, and they bring it out to center ice. Number 18 with it is Cullen Mercer. Mercer sends it back, but it's played into the neutral zone, where number 5, Chris Hardy, will send it all the way in, and Dodds has it now. He'll send it up, and the Radars will break out through the neutral zone. This is number 54, Ray Huther. Here's a shot. That is stopped. Radars have the puck in the neutral zone, and it's all the way over now. They come in across the blue line. Plus puck is sent to the front of the net. This is sent to the front of the net. Williams had to make a save there as he was sharp. Clinton pressing now. They don't look rusty. It's their first game of the season. Williams makes another save. Number 9 is Ryan Watson. Watson had it, but it was stripped away, and here come the 81s. They're up. This is Hardy. Hardy in with Shantz. Shantz with it. Puts it back in, and he scores! And just like that, the 81s are on the board. And they tie this game at 1. Just like that. A nice play from defenseman Chris Hardy to get it over to number 20, Drew Shantz, and he scores. And he puts the Radars on the board, or excuse me, the 81s on the board, and they tie it here at 1. There's 15-17 left to go here in the first period. A huge response from the 81s. Shantz with the goal. So it's Drew Shantz from Chris Hardy and Brady Anderson, and that puts the 81s on the board. It's 1-1. We got a face-off here to the right of Dodds. Clinton wins it, sent in and around the boards, where it comes all the way out, and this is Winsel with it. Winsel sends it over to Jake Leon. Leon puts it ahead, and they come in across the zone. There's a shot. Blocker saved by Dodds. Nice stop. Minto regains it, though. This is all the way to the point to Winsel. Winsel looking for a shot. He puts it in on net. Dodds smothers it up, and he'll hold it for a face-off. So again, the scoring play is number 20, Drew Shantz, assisted by number 5, Chris Hardy, and number 7, Brady Anderson. Face-off now to the left of Dodds. 81s win it back. Hardwick on the draw. He won it back. This is sent to the front now. Hardwick sends it all the way into the netting off a stick. That's off the stick of Braden Blight Royal of the Clinton Radars. Puck goes up into the netting, and they'll do it again to the left of Greg Dodds. Hartwick out there now with number 10, Keegan Angel. And number 11, Denver Hill. Puck is to the point. Pfeffer played it, but it's going to be whistled on the high stick. And we'll have a face-off here. Going to come right outside the Minto 81's blue line, I believe. 14:15 to go here in the first period. Hang on a sec. Clock was moving there. I think they need to put on at least 3 seconds. But we're going to get underway here. Minto 81s and the Clinton Radars. WOA Senior AA action here in Palmerston, Ontario. Andrew Rogers here with you with the play-by-play. That puck is sent in by the Radars, and Mark Williams is out to play it. Radars intercept, however, in control and try and get it in deep. It's in behind the net now. Minto comes up with it. Hartwick sends it out, and the Radars will control in their own end, trying to get it up. That puck is intercepted, and it's in across the line. Here's a shot. That's off a stick and into the netting and out of play. That was number 10, Brandon Aiken, with the shot. And it goes up over the net and out of play. Minto got their top line on the ice now. Austin Gadbury, number 4, alongside Tyler Harrison and Adam Kowalik. Radars control off the face-off, however. Radars in across the red line, and they'll try and get it in deep. Nice play by Shane Ross to block that. His defensive partner, Chris Hardy, had the puck along the boards. Tried to play it ahead, but he's called back. And it looks like we're going to get a face-off deep in the Minto zone. Going to come up to the left of goaltender Mark Williams. Chris Hardy making a nice play on the first Minto 81's goal that tied this game at 1. We're 13:44 left to go here in the first period. Puck coming around the boards now. Kowalik looked all the way across, and a nice pass to Tyler Harrison. Harrison looking for Kowalik again, but a nice defensive play thwarts that opportunity, and the Radars send it all the way down the ice for icing, and the faceoff will come back. Wonderful play from Tyler Harrison, looking for Kowalik on the back door, but it's intercepted on him, and the faceoff is going to come here to the right of Greg Dodds. We got Gadbury, Tyler Harrison, Adam Kowalik, out with Caleb Winsel and Jake Pleon. Radars control off the draw, and they bring it ahead. It's sent across the line, and that's not an icing call. In and across the line, Radars come up with it first. Play is out, and here's Kowalik. Kowalik looking ahead to Harrison, and he's got it. Looking for Kowalik going to the net, but he can't receive the pass. And the Radars try and come up with it in their own end. Here they do. They come across the line, and it's number 25, Ben Van Oopgammon. Sending it in across the line. He picks the puck up, intercepts it. Here's a shot. Wonderful glove save from Mark Williams, and he'll hang on off the turnover in behind the Minto 81's net. Williams, equal to the task, shines the leather, and he makes the glove save and holds for a faceoff. 12:53 to go here in the first period. Hartwick does a nice job off the draw, but they can't control. Hartwick looks to have it again. Picked up by the Radars, however, and they look to swarm again. Hartwick comes up with it, however, and he'll skate it to the blue line. Nice move to get around a couple of Radars, and he takes a stick, but no penalty call on the play. Hartwick still's got it, puts it towards the net. Can't come up with it, however. And it's going to be picked up by the Radars and skated out. Here's number 16, Jamie Huber. Huber sent it all the way down into the Minto zone. It's in behind the net. Sent to the point now. Number 14, Darby Tyndall tried to keep it in, but the 81's control over center. It's in across the line. Pfeffer is in deep pinching. He's in behind the net. Tries to control it and looking for a player to pass it to. Radars pick it up, however, and it's in behind the net. And they will control and get it to the point. Captain Mike Pleon of the 81s does a good job to keep it in. But this one is going to be sent all the way down the ice by the Radars, and it's going to be picked up for icing. 11:54 to go here in the first period. We are in Palmerston, Ontario tonight for the Minto 81s and the Clinton Radars. Puck is won to Anderson. Anderson takes the shot off the draw, but it is wide. Puck is controlled now by the Clinton Radars. They skated ahead. That was Jeremy Ross. But it's back now into the Radar zone and giving chase. Radars pick it up and skate it out of the blue line and across the line. Number 6 is Matt Knight-Badur. He sent it all the way in, and it's going to come to Riley O'Connell on the wing. Shane Ross tried to pick it up behind the net, but it was intercepted, and the Radars have it. There's a shot, and that went off the crossbar, in behind Mark Williams and stayed out. Anderson tries to send it up the boards, but I believe it hit a player on the 81's bench, and the faceoff will come back. What a chance, though, by the Radars. That shot from the point snuck in behind goaltender Mark Williams, but the bar bailed him out there, and it remains a 1-1 score with 11:17 left to go here in the first period. Andrew Rogers here with you from Palmerston, Ontario. Number 5 with it, Tyler Bison. He sends it over. Radars play it all the way ahead, and that wasn't touched, and it's going to go for icing. It's going to come all the way back. Bison playing with Blake Buchanan, his defensive partner for the Radars. Faceoff's going to come here. 81 send their top line out again. Gadbury on the draw. Loses it. It gets tied up in the Radars' control. They'll play it all the way around. Takes a funny hop, though, off the boards. Harrison had a chance to get it to the front of the net, but couldn't. And here come the 81 or Radars. That was played to the front of the net, and Bartliff had a chance, the captain, number 82, but couldn't control. And the Minto 81s will skate it ahead, and here's Adam Kowalik. Kowalik in across the line. He has a chance. There's a shot on Dodds. He makes the save. It's all the way to the point now. Gadbury with the shot from the point, and it's smothered by goaltender Greg Dodds, and he'll hold or face off. Nice stick work from Kowalik to get in for that chance, but it was thwarted away. Dodds with the nice save, and they'll regroup for a face-off here. Face-off coming up now. Hartwick on the draw, tried to get it ahead, but could not. And the Radars send it ahead. It's in across the line. Nice defensive play by Captain Mike Pleon. Gets it in across the red line, and he dumps it out, but he thwarted a potential chance. Aiken on the boards, trying to gain control of it, but doesn't, and Mike Pleon again sends it out to center. Denver Hill gives chase, but can't come up with it, and here's a play across the line. Radars in with it. Nice defensive play by Mike Pleon again. He blocks that chance. Radars have it in behind the net. Looking for a place to pass it to. The puck will come out into the zone, and Clinton will have to regroup. They're going to get a change in here. Pleon, Mike, the captain, in behind the net. He'll play it out. That'll go to nobody, and the Radars will control. Puck is sent all the way down the ice, and it will go for icing again. Another icing call against Clinton Radars here. We'll get another face-off in the Clinton Radars zone. Mark Williams, the starting goaltender for the 81s. 81s dropping their first contest of the season last week in Petrolia, a 7-4 defeat. For the Clinton Radars, it's their first game of the 2019-2020 season here tonight. Puck comes to Shane Ross at the point for the 81s. He keeps it in, but only briefly. Nice play by Chris Hardy to keep that puck from going deep into the 81 zone. But now they'll have to regroup, and here come the Radars. This is Ray Hewer across the line. Nice shot, but it's blocked by Mark Williamson with an even better save. Puck is ahead now. Played across the line. That one was trying to get to O'Connell, but it never reached him, and here come the Radars again. Ray Hewer, he come across the line with it, but the 81s have numbers. It's ahead now. Oh, that was Brady Anderson trying to get away, but could not. Here's a slap shot that goes over the net. That was delivered by number 24, Jeremy Ross. Puck is in behind the zone. Hardy will just play it around the boards, and it will get out. And the Radars will have to regroup. It looks like they're going to go for a change. Puck in behind the net. Here's number 5, Hardy. Hardy plays it ahead. Anderson has it go by him, and the Radars will counter. Here's Bartliff. In across the line. He drops it back to number 25, Ben Van Utengarm. Hardy will come up with it, and there's the pass to Tyler Harrison. Harrison in across the line. He takes the shot. That's gloved by Dodds. He'll play it away to keep the play going. 8:20 to go here in the first period, and we get a whistle. I think we're going to get a penalty here for too many men on the ice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players on the ice right now for the 81s, so they are definitely going to get the penalty on this one. So with 8:19 to go here in the first period, the Minto 81s get a bench minor, 2 minutes for too many men on the ice, sending the Radars to the power play. Something in my experience you don't want to do, give this team any more ample opportunities to put one in the net, which they tend to do. Radars control off the draw on this power play. It's sent across the zone, they work it around. Here's a shot from the point, nice blocker save from Mark Williams. 10 seconds into the power play for the Clinton Radars. They play it to the center. Bartlett had the puck stripped. Nice play from Caleb Winsel to get it all the way down. And the Radars will come back to regroup. This is number 5, Tyler Bryson. He leaves it. Radars will come out with numbers. They'll bring it across the line. They'll attempt to get set up here in the 81 zone. 1:23 to go here in the power play. Puck is played to the wing. Here's Bartlett. Bartlett looked across to Bryson. Bryson was looking for the backdoor pass. That was to Campbell. He couldn't get it, and now it's out into the center ice area. Puck comes over to Bartlett. Bartlett, the captain, number 82, gets the puck stripped away, and it's back into the red line. 1 minute. We are halfway through the penalty to the 81s for too many men. The Radars come across the line. There's the pass. That's intercepted and broken up by the penalty killer for the 81s, number 7, Brady Anderson. Radars come across the line now. They bring it in across, behind the net. There's 40 seconds left in the power play. Here's a chance. That was number 18, Colin Mercer. He sent it high over the net, and that puck gets all the way to the neutral zone where the Radars will counter. Here's number 17, Sean Consit. Sends it to Ryan Watson in the middle. Watson gets boarded in, and the 81s look to come up with it and do. Only for a moment, however. Here's number 17, Sean Consit. Consit sends it across. Here's the shot for the point. Nice glove save from goaltender Mark Williams to the 81s. He holds on for a face-off. 14 seconds left in the power play. 6:33 to go. Here in the first period, we are tied 1 goal apiece. Here in the first period, Radars have the face-off here in the Minto 81 zone to the left-hand side of goaltender Mark Williams. Ross around the boards. He'll send it to the line. That's kept in. Radars will control with 6 seconds to go here on the power play. Very soon, it will be even at 5-on-5. Puck is sent in deep. Nice play by Pleon in the Radars control. Here's Tyler Harrison. Harrison tried to hit Kowalik, but it hopped over Kowalek's stick, and it goes for icing. So we're going to get another face-off here in the 81's zone. 6:11 to go here in the first period. 1-1 is the score. Radars 0 for 1 now on the power play. Puck is won by the 81s, and they'll bring it ahead. Harrison looking to get it. Play is at the red line, and it skips by Wade Pfeffer, and here across the line they come. Radars. Pfeffer does a nice job to block it, but he's down. He looked to be hurt. Referee blowing the whistle right away. Wasn't sure why, but it looked like Pfeffer went down in a heap. I think he might have lost a tooth on the play. That's not ideal. But he went down in a heap. And he's going to have to go off here, I believe. He'll have to go for some repairs, but I believe he might have lost some chiclets on that one, or at least damaged them a little. Not ideal at all. So we'll keep an update on Mr. Wade Pfeffer. We got 5:54 to go here in the first period. We are tied at 1 with a Face-off looking to come to the right-hand side of goaltender Mark Williams. Gadbury steps in for the face-off. He wins it back nicely to Mike Pleon. Pleon sends it across to Harrison. Harrison tried to send it to the middle, but it was intercepted. Number 17, Sean Consit has it now. He'll look for number 5. He gets it to Tyler Bryson. He put a shot on net. Mark Williams made a nice save, and it's in across the radar blue line. They'll turn back now. Puck is in the neutral zone, and here across comes number 18, Colin Mercer. It's Mercer, Jamie Huber, and Sean Consit on this line. Puck is sent to Mark Williams. He makes a pad save, and the 81s look to control, and they will. That puck was sent up to Kowalik, but he couldn't retrieve it, and the Radars will turn it back. They are fast. Sean Consit in across the line, a nice move to try and get around Jake Pleon, but Shane Ross has it now, and here's Pleon. 5:02 to go here in the first period. That was sent ahead to Brandon Aiken, and if he would have come up with it, he would have had a breakaway, but he fails to connect, and that is an icing. We are at 4:58 to go here in the first period. We are tied at 1. Andrew Rogers here with you at the Palmerston Arena here in Palmerston, Ontario. Puck is sent ahead by Hardwick. Looking for Aiken, but he couldn't find him. Puck comes ahead to Denver Hill, who finds Aiken. He's got to go after it. Dodds ended up actually playing it off of him, and here's Colin Hardwick in behind the net. Hardwick taken hard into the boards, and the net comes off the moorings. And Hardwick takes a shot at the Radar defenseman. Kind of surprised he's not getting a penalty for this. Probably rightfully should. But looks like no penalties will come of this. And we'll get a face-off here to the left-hand side of Greg Dodds of the Clinton Radars. Hardwick on the draw. Puck goes ahead, and Hardwick goes after it. Radars have it across the line, and here's Ryan Watson. Watson in across the line, takes a shot. It beat the glove hand side, but it didn't find the net. And the puck is all the way out into the Radar zone, and they'll turn ahead. Puck is tipped in deep by number 24, Jeremy Ross, and he'll go after it. Shane Ross there defending. He gets it to Denver Hill, and he'll skate up. Hill, number 11, sends it ahead, and the Radars will control it. It's in their zone now. We are at 4:10 to go here in the first period. Shantz looking for it. He has the only Minto 81's goal so far. We are tied at 1. Puck is in and around the boards. It comes out to the neutral zone where Chris Hardy took a swipe at it, and Drew Shantz will take it now. He sends it to the front of the net, and Hardy almost had a chance to bury there. Hardy now on the boards, looks to go after it. Finds the loose puck, gets it ahead. Shantz had a chance in front but couldn't connect. And Shantz now, or Chris Hardy, is going to get a penalty. We're going to get offsetting penalties here, I believe. One for each. I believe Chris Hardy's going to go. We're going to get Chris Hardy going for the Minto 81s. And we're going to get number 21, Tyler Ryan. He's going to go for the Clinton Radars. Offsetting penalties here, I believe it would be for roughing. With 3:42 to go here in the first period. We're going to play a little 5-on-5. Offsetting penalties, coincidental minors. We play on here in Palmerston, Ontario. Puck comes ahead to Bartlett. Bartlett looked for a man but couldn't connect on it. And away come the 81s. Send it deep into the zone, and they go after it. That puck gets past Riley O'Connell, but it comes back to him on the sideboards. He finds the front of the net, and that was almost connected on. Here's Witzel from the point, a shot. Nice pad save from Dodds as he keeps that attempt out. Puck is sent around the boards, and it hits the netting. We're going to get a face-off here in the Clinton Radar zone. It's going to come up to the right of Greg Dodds. 3:07 to go here in the first period. We are tied at 1 apiece. Gadbury loses the draw for the 81s, and the Radars, they play it ahead, and that takes a hop into the Radars bench. I believe it might have caught an equipment manager down there. Probably not very happy about that. However, here we are. Gabri on the draw again to the right of Greg Dodds. Radar's control on it, and it's back. Tyler Harrison had a chance, but it skipped past Shane Ross. And here comes number 16, Jamie Huber. Huber stops up, takes a shot. That's stopped by Williams, and he stops the rebound as well. Nice couple saves from Mark Williams on the play. Here's number 18, a nice give and go. And Williams equal to the task. That was Cullen Mercer. And Sean Conzit on the give and go down low. But Williams followed the play the entire way and made a nice save, and he holds on. We'll get a face-off to his left. With 2:42 to go here in the first period, the 81s and the Clinton Radars are tied at 1. Gabri steps in. He goes up against Conzit on the draw. Puck comes around the boards, and Ross will play it all the way around. Comes to the number 5, Tyler Bryson at the point. He'll just send it around. Number 16 for the Radars is Huber, but he can't come up with it. And here's Kowalik, one-on-one. Takes the shot, and that's stopped by Dodds. Nice attempt by Kowalik to use number 5, Tyler Bryson, as a screen. Cleon sends it to the net. That was deflected by Harrison, but it catches too much of him. Goes up over the net, into the netting, and out of play, and it'll stop for a face-off. Puck will come outside the zone after that deflection. We got Francis Cote, number 15, on the draw for the 81s, making his season debut. Puck will be played across, and here come the Radars across the zone. This is Jeremy Ross with it. Ross to the front. Nice attempt, but it goes just wide, and the puck is deflected out into the 81s bench by Brady Anderson of the 81s. And we'll get a face-off here to the left of Mark Williams. 2:02 to go here in the first period. We are still tied at 1 apiece. Face-off coming up here. Cote will take the draw for the 81s. They try and control it, and it's in around for Winsell. Caleb Winsell, number 19. Sends it to Riley O'Connell. He can't come up with it. And the Radars send it right back in, and this is Jake Pleon. Pleon looks for a man, but sends it around the boards. Radars come up with it first. This is Cote on the boards trying to come up with it. It's sent all the way around the boards, and the Radars will come up to it first. 81's trying to get control, and they do. Winsell starts out with it, and he's got speed across the line. Almost got checked up, but he ends up taking a spill, and it's now deep into the Radar zone. Brady Anderson in there trying to get a hold of it, but can't come up with it, and the Radars will control and send it out. We are almost a minute left here in the opening period. Sent all the way down the ice. Winsell plays it up to O'Connell. He just tips it ahead, and here comes Brady Anderson. Anderson at the end of a shift, but he's still going. Looks towards the net, and he finds Pleon deep. We are at a minute to go here in the first period. 1-1 is the score. Radars get the block, and they bring it across the line now. They'll send it deep, but it was sent in, and it's not icing. It was deflected on the way in. It will not be icing. Denver Hill sends it ahead, and the Radars will get this one. This is number 5, Tyler Bryson. Bryson gets it back now in behind his own net. 36 seconds to go here in the first period. Pretty entertaining first period, I must say. Here's Colin Hartwick now. He looks to do some damage, but can't get away. And the Radars will turn it across the line. 25 seconds to go here. This is Watson. Watson with a shot. That's a nice blocker save from Williams. 18 seconds to go here in the first period as the Radars press. Puck is sent to the net. That goes wide. And here is Bryson at the point. He sends it to the net. Nice play by Williams. Nice awareness in front. That was number 9, Ryan Watson, looking for it, but he couldn't come up with it. And he holds on for the draw here. 9.2 seconds to go here in the first period. One more face-off here in the opening frame. Number 16 of the Radars, Jamie Huber, will take the draw against Gabri. Goes all the way across. And this is Harrison. He'll play it up to Kowalik. He'll just dump it in. And that will pretty much do it, I think, here for the first period. Yes, it will. First period comes to an end. We are tied at 1 here in Palmerston, Ontario, between the Minto 81s and the Clinton Radars. We'll be back for the start of the second period in just a few minutes. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, for the second period. Minto 81s and the Clinton Radars, and we're going to get an early icing call, and it's going to come back into the Minto 81 zone. Scoring updates for you from the first period. Clinton's first goal of the game coming at the 17-16 mark. Clinton's goal number 82, Curtis Bartlett, assisted by number 19, Max Campbell, and number 25, Ben Van Oetengem. For the 81s, we had Drew Shantz from Chris Hardy and Brady Anderson. That came at the 15-17 mark. Both even strength goals. Clinton is 0 for 1 in the power play. Minto has yet to get a power play, as that puck is sent into the rafters, and we'll get another face-off here. It'll come, I believe it might be coming outside the zone. Yes, it will. Just outside the blue line of the Clinton Radars. Got a face-off here. 81s win the draw. It gets sent to Pfeffer, who's back on the ice. Good to see him back out there. Puck is sent all the way around. It's back to Pfeffer at the point. He sends it in on Dodds. Dodds forced to make a nice stick save. Sends it into the netting, and we'll get a face-off here. 19:15 to go. We're just about 45 seconds into the second period. Radar's control on the draw. It comes back, and they look to play it ahead, but it gets intercepted here. This is Cote with it. Cote sends it to the point, Pfeffer sends it on net, and this is Anderson now. Anderson sends it around the boards. After it are the 81s, they can't come up with it. Puck is played now. Here's a chance, it's across the line, but Pfeffer has to go back and get it. A big check by the Clinton Radars, and it's sent to center ice, and they'll come across 2-on-2. Cote looks to get around, he gets to the puck first. He'll try and find Brady Anderson in front, has the puck, looks to center it, but it gets all the way back out, and this is Mike Pleon who'll skate back with it now. Looking for an outlet. Finds it all the way near the line. This is Colin Hartwick. They have numbers. 3-on-2. Going on Dodds, and he makes a nice pad save, and this is Pfeffer with it now. Pfeffer sends it in deep. Hartwick with a nice body check, and it's in around the boards. Play is all the way to the line. Pfeffer looking to get back and does, and here's Denver Hill. He'll send it ahead to Aiken. Back to Hill. Nice pad save from Dodds. Aiken on the rebound, puts it in on Dodds, and he makes the save. He'll hang on for the face-off. Nice plays from Denver Hill and Brendan Aiken to put a good chance in on Greg Dodds, but he's equal to the task, and he'll hold on for face-off. We're just 2 minutes in to the second period. Here we are tied at 1. Hartwick on the draw now. He'll play it back into Chris Hardy. Hardy sends it all the way around the boards, and it's going to get all the way around and just barely out as Shane Ross tried to keep it in, but got there a bit too late, and the Radars play it ahead. This is Ryan Watson. Watson in on the check on Hardy, and Ross has it now. Aiken makes a nice play, and he'll play it over to Hardy. He'll get it ahead to Denver Hill. Hill across the line finds Hartwick. Hartwick shoots and scores! What a play! What a goal from number 27, Colin Hartwick. He scores, and then that makes it 2-1 for the Minto 81s. By the looks of it to me, we got a goal from Colin Hartwick, number 27, his third of the season. It's going to be assisted by number 11, Denver Hill, and number 5, Chris Hardy. That's his second point of the night. And we've got a goal as the Minto goal is being announced over the Arena PA. The Clinton Radars storm right back down, and they get one of their own a mere 10 seconds later to tie this game at 2 apiece. A wicked shot just over the glove hand of Mark Williams. Bullet gets past him, and we are just like that tied at 2. Radars controlling in their own end. They're going to bring it ahead, and they're going to come across the line. Puck is played across the blue line now, and here they come again. This is played to Harrison, who gets it ahead to Gabbery. Gabbery across the line, takes a shot on Dodds. He deflects it into the netting, and we'll get another face-off deep in the Radar zone. 17:03 to go. We're 3 minutes into the second period. We've already had 2 goals. This is a sign of things to come. I'm eagerly anticipating the rest of this second period. Number 10, Brendan Aiken, in on the draw. He'll win it back. Mike Pleon, the captain, sends it in on Dodds. He'll make the save. And hang on, we'll do it all again. We weren't even linesman dropping the puck before Dodds was even back in the net. He was speaking with the official, and the linesman didn't realize and dropped the puck. That could have been bad, but they'll do it again here. Aiken on the draw to the right of Dodds. Radars control, and they'll get it ahead. Here's Sean Conzit. Conzit, nice play by Pfeffer to deal him a setback, and Pfeffer will just have it go out of his reach. Back to the line now. Here's a shot that's well widened across and in behind the net. It'll come around to Conzit. He can't get a hold of it. And this is Aiken now. Pfeffer tries to get it ahead but cannot. This line of Huber, Conzit, and Cullen Mercer has been very dangerous for the Radars in this game. Speaking of Conzit, here he is with the puck looking towards the middle, but it's turned back. Nice stick play by Mike Pleon. And it'll come out, and the Radars will control. This is across the line now. 3-on-2. That puck just out of the reach of Huber, but he's in trying to get a hold of it now, and it'll come up the boards, and it'll be out into the center ice area. Minto trying to change the rest of the lines here. It's going to come to the point now. Pfeffer plays it ahead, and in along the line, that's number 15, Francis Cote with the shot. He's turned aside. Now here's Brady Anderson. He plays to Riley O'Connell. He can't come up with it. Now Brady plays it to Riley. It's just out of his reach. And the Radars will counter with numbers. In and across the line is Ray Huther. Huther, he tried to get the edge on Chris Hardy, but he's going to be called Hardy on the slash. That seems to be what's indicated by the referee. And Hardy's going to go off to the box here. That was number 54, Ray Huther of the Radars, trying to get in alone on Williams. But Hardy got the stick in his path and took him down. And he'll go sit 2 or less. And the Radars will go to their second power play. They're 0 for 1 so far. Here's the Radars now. They play it across, and Williams has to come across and make a nice pad save. He'll hang on. The shot from the point coming from Braden Blight Royal. A solid shot in on Mark Williams from the point, but he's equal to the task, and he holds on. Face off now here to his right. Radars win the draw. They get it back to Bartlett. Bartlett with the shot from the point. That's smothered up by Mark Williams. He holds on for the face-off. We'll get another face-off here. It's going to come to the left this time of Mark Williams. 1:40 to go in the Radars power play on the penalty to Chris Hardy. Puck is played, and here's Bartlett with it now. He's already got one on the night. That puck comes back to the point to Blight Royal. Royal with a nice spin move, plays it in deep. That Huther can't come up with it, and the puck is into the netting and out of play. Off the stick of Campbell. And I'm not sure, I think, yeah, this puck play is going to, face-off is going to come outside the zone as the puck went up and out of the, into the netting off of the stick of Max Campbell. He's going to step in for the face-off here now. Denver Hill is out there on the penalty kill. He's with Adam Kowalik. And Denver Hill takes off looking for it against Curtis Bartliff. Bartliff, they have a man deep. That's Max Campbell. He was playing near the blue line and waiting for the outlet, but it never did come, and now Radars look controlling it across the line. Ray Huther across the line. He looks for the man. There's the centering pass to Bartliff. A very nice defensive play from number 11, Denver Hill. He gets in the way of that chance and puts it into the netting, and we'll get a face-off here. 1:01 to go here in the second period. 2-2 is the score. 1:01, like I say, left in the Chris Hardy penalty. Waiting for a puck here now. Hill and Kowalik on the penalty kill for the 81s. Radars on the power play for another minute and 1 second. They win the draw. It comes back to Curtis Bartliff, the captain. They give and go. This is Ray Huther. Huther plays it in deep. Radars control around the edge now. Kowalik on his man. This is back to the point, and there's a shot. Goes off the end boards, and the Minto 81s are able to come up with it and send it all the way down. 38 seconds to go here in the Radar power play. Puck is ahead. It's tipped to the line. This is Mike Pleon. Pleon sent it ahead, but it was hit on the high stick, and this is Wade Pfeffer in across the line. Kowalik tried to get a hold of it, but could not, and it's sent deep, and here's a 2-on-1 in across the line. There's a centering pass. Just out of the reach of the Radar player, and there's that centering pass, and here is a 2-on-1 the other way. Wade Pfeffer in across the line with Brady Anderson. There's a shot, and it hit the Radar stick and went deep. Lots of back and forth action here, but no goals as a result. As the power play comes to an end for the Radars, they are now 0 for 2. 3-on-2 the other way for the Radars. They come in across the line. 81s come up with it now. They send it to the center, but it's intercepted there. There's a shot. That's tipped wide of the net of Mark Williams. Radars with a good chance there, but they can't control. And here's a chance now. It's out to center ice, and Tyler Harrison breaks away. Harrison over a shot. Anderson just faded on that, or he would have had a goal for sure, but he just missed the pass across. Didn't get a great shot off, and it just missed the net. This puck is all the way down the ice, and it is going to be an icing call, and I can take my breath for a second. Great end-to-end action here. 12:49 to go here in the second period. We are tied 2-2. Great chances all around. An unbelievable contest so far, folks. This has actually been really, really entertaining. Minto playing their second game of the season after a 7-4 loss to Petrolia last week. Clinton Radars, after having the week off last week, are in action for the first time this season tonight. Here's a shot. That's by Hartwick, who has a goal already tonight. It's turned away by Dodds, and here's Pfeffer with it now. He plays it over to Mike Pleon. Pleon sent it all the way ahead, tried to hit Hartwick, but it went over his stick and all the way down the ice for the icing call. Hartwick had a pair of goals against the Petrolia Squires. Looks very sharp. He has a killer shot, and he displayed it again tonight. Nice shot over the glove hand of Dodds to give the 81s a 2-1 lead. That would last for all of 10 seconds, however. Radars coming back and scoring. And we play here 2-2, 12:31 to go here in the second period. Radars coming in across the line now. That was Curtis Bartliff, but he had the puck stripped away, and now it's back to the Radar blue line. Radars looking to bring it ahead now, and they'll do so. Here's 21, Tyler Ryan. Ryan with the shot. That's blocked by Williams. Nice pad save. Williams now in behind the net. Will play it around to Aiken. Aiken fires it around to Wade Pfeffer, and he'll control it there. He'll send it behind to the captain, Mike Pleon. Pleon looking for a play. He'll find Denver Hill. Hill across the red line, sends it to the Radar blue line where Aiken is waiting. Hill ends up with a nice shot, and that hit the glove hand of Dodds and went over the net. But now the Radars have it. They'll come in across the blue line, send it in down the ice, and this is going to go for icing as he sent it to the blue line, but it didn't connect, and it went all the way down for the icing call. We're going to get a face-off in the Radar zone. 11:42 to go here in the second period. We're tied at 2. Kowalik out there now with Shantz. and number 56, Keegan Angel, on the faceoff. Puck comes around to Hardy at the point. Sends it down to Shantz. Shantz has a goal in this game. Puck is played around. They try and come up with it, the 81s. But the Radars will control, and they'll bring it ahead with numbers 3-on-2. In and across the line, this is Huber. Huber looking to the front. And that was Sean Konzik going to the net a little too hard. He goes into the post, knocks the netting off its moorings. And we'll get a face-off. I think it's going to come outside the zone as Konzik knocked the net off in behind Mark Williams. The face-off will come, like I say, outside the 81's zone. Kowalik, Shantz, and Keegan Angel making his season debut here tonight for the 81s. Puck is played back to Ross. Shane Ross, he plays it up the boards. His defensive partner, Chris Hardy, has a pair of assists tonight. Looked very sharp in the game. Across the line now, the 81s, or Radars send it in deep, excuse me. And this is number 18. He comes up with it, Colin Mercer. Puck is to the point now. Here's the shot. That is well wide. I think it was planned that way to try and get the carom off the boards, but it did not materialize. Puck is back to the point now. Radar shot. Oh, that hit the post. That hit the post in behind Mark Williams. Close call, but it does stay out. And the 81s ice it. 10:39 to go here in the second period. We are tied at 2 apiece. A very entertaining hockey game here in Palmerston between the 81s and the Clinton Radars. Clinton Radars, 4-time defending champions, playing their first game of the season here tonight. Ryan Watson of the Radars wins the draw. It comes back to the point. Nice deflection there in front. It's in the middle of the Ray Hewer. Hewer shoots. Williams, he was down and out, but the puck comes to him. He finds it, and he's able to pounce on it and get it held for a face-off. Ray Hewer had the chance, number 54 for the Radars. If he would have held on to that for one more second, I think he would have had a wide open net. But instead, Williams gobbles it up and gets the face-off. Hewer has it now, number 54. Sends it to the middle, but it's intercepted there. And ahead goes Brady Anderson looking for it for the 81s. He's turned away, and the Radars will turn it back with speed. Puck is brought to the blue line. Nice defensive play there from Blight Royal. It's in on the offside, and Blight Royal touches it. And they're going to say that's a deliberate offside. And the faceoff will come all the way back into the Radars zone. We're almost halfway through here, the second period. 10:09 to go.
That's not him.
No. Hey. That's him.
Switch numbers?
No. Mark Williams is the starter. 31. And across the line, that is played by Dodds off a stick, off a deflection. Different number. Hey. It's a different number, but that is Mark Williams in net, not Ben Nelson. Nelson started last week in Petroleum. Face off to the left of Dodds. Radars will play it to center ice where this is Caleb Winsel. And that is intercepted and in across the line of the Radars. There's a shot and they score. Turnover at the Minto blue line results in a goal. Number 19, Max Campbell, is going to get the goal for the Clinton Radars. And that's going to put them ahead for the first time in this, it's going to put them ahead here in the second period at the 9:37 mark. Another even strength goal. And Campbell gets his first of the season, his second point tonight. And it makes it 3-2 Clinton. It's going to be unassisted on the intercept, and he breaks in essentially all alone and waits out Williams to beat him and it's a 3-2 game for the Clinton Radars here. Big body check thrown there by Jake Pleon, and the puck is back to the Radar blue line. Sent around, and that is off the boards and down the ice for icing. 8:59 to go here in the second period. 3-2 is the score. Clinton Radars taking the lead just now on a goal from number 19, assistant captain Max Campbell. Face off now, controlled in behind the net for the Radars. They send it all the way around. And they'll bring it ahead now. Number 18 is Cullen Mercer in across the line. He gets taken down by Brady Anderson, and they play on. Anderson now has the puck at the blue line, and he'll bring it across center ice and dump it all the way down, and Dodds will play out to play it. Dodds sends it around, and the Radars control, and it's to the red line now. Nice play by Shane Ross, but he gets it taken away, and here they come across the line again. Nice play, and an even better save from Mark Williams. Hardy deflected the original pass across, but it came back on the redirect, and it was a nice save from Mark Williams. Anderson now across the center line. He tries to control it, and he'll get it across to Francis Cote. Cote across to O'Connell, shoots, and a nice save from Greg Dodds. O'Connell had him one-on-one. I don't think he got as much on the shot as he would have liked, but however, Greg Dodds was there for the save to keep this a 3-2 game. 8 minutes to go here in the second period. Colin Hartwick on the draw. Shantz tried to get a hold of it, but we're going to get a penalty, I believe, here. At least one. We'll just wait and see who it's to. Not sure if it's Clinton or if it's Minto, but I think it's going to be Clinton here. I think we're going to get a penalty. It's going to be a high stick to number 54, Ray Huther. And the Minto 81s will go to their first power play of the game with 8:03 remaining here in the second period. 81s control now. They have Gadbury, Tyler Harrison, and Adam Kowalik out there with the defense of Wade Pfeffer and forward Colin Hartwick. So a 4-forward, 1 defense strategy here on the power play for the 81s. And this is Kowalik across the blue line. He'll skate it in and try and slow it down and get control. It comes across to Hartwick, but he can't come up with it, and now he plays it in behind the net, and he gets it back. Hartwick looks down low to Gadbury. Gadbury's got it now. He circles trying to find a play, and he finds Harrison. Harrison to the point to Pfeffer. Pfeffer shoots. That hit the outside shin pad of Gadbury and went wide. Tyler Harrison to Gadbury down low, and he fanned on the play. Kowalik stepped on the puck and went down in a heap, but he comes up with it. There's Harrison, nice shot. Stopped by Dodds, and this is Kowalik on the open wing now. Kowalik plays it in deep, but the Radars come up with it, and they'll send it all the way down. Minto will make a change, and so will Clinton. Williams out to play it now and play it off the glass to Tyler Harrison. Harrison almost had it stripped away. He had to be careful there. Here's number 12, Jake Pleon. In across the blue line, he stops up there. Francis Cote, number 15. He'll get it to Pleon. Pleon shoots. Nice blocker save from Greg Dodds, and he'll hold on. And there'll be a face-off in the Clinton Radars zone. 43 seconds to go here in the Minto 81's power play, their first of the game. You got the line of Cote, Brady Anderson, and Riley O'Connell out there now. And here comes back to Caleb Winsel. Winsel out there with Jake Pleon, his defensive partner for this power play. 30 seconds to go. It's in behind the net of Mark Williams, and Winsel will look for an outlet. He gets it ahead. Cote had the puck stripped, and you got to be careful, and here comes Sean Conzit on the breakaway. Shoots and scores. Conzit on the turnover just before the red line takes advantage of the pass and puts it in behind Williams. 17 seconds were left on the power play. This one comes short-handed, and that's a back burner for this has got to hurt for the 81s. Never like to give up a short-handed goal, but now it's a 2-goal advantage for the Clinton Radars. Sean Consit, a nice play in on a lone, and he stuffs it in behind the leg, or in between the legs. So Cullen Mercer So we've got Consit from Cullen Mercer, shorthanded. That gives the Clinton Radars a 4-2 lead as we play here in the second period. There's 6 minutes to go now here in the second period, and the penalty is now over. Minto 0 for 1 on the power play, as Mike Pleon has it in behind the net, and he looks for an outlet. He's met there by number 24 of the Clinton Radars, Jeremy Ross. Puck is played to Adam Kowalik, who comes across the red line and dumps it in deep. He'll give chase behind the net. He almost came up with it. Now he'll go after it again. Radars will control it, get it ahead. And this puck is in across the line, and it's another 2-on-1. This is Ryan Watson now. Shot to the front, and what a save from Mark Williams. A beautiful pass across to Ray Huther from Ryan Watson. Huther gets the shot, but Mark Williams comes across nicely to bail out that 2-on-1, and he'll stop it and hold on for a face-off. 5:27 to go here in the second period. We have a 4-2 lead for the Clinton Radars. Colin Hartwick out there for the draw now for the 81s. He'll play it ahead, and it goes right into the bench and strikes head coach Chad Haggett. I'm sure he wasn't expecting that, but nonetheless, face-off will come outside the Minto 81 zone. They'll do it again. It's played ahead by the Radars, and the play is broken up, and Denver Hill turns the other way. He finds Hardwick, but he can't hold on to it. Now it's broken up, and it's back into the zone, into the neutral zone. Winslow played it ahead, but the Radars control, and they'll play it in across. This is number 25 with it, Ben Van Utengam. Played around the net. This is Williams with it. He'll play it around. Hartwick looks up ahead to Aiken. Aiken sends it to the middle, but it's intercepted by the Radars, and they'll turn it back. Sent to Bartliff at the center ice area. Bartliff now looks for a pass. He finds his man, and he'll come across the line. Send it to the middle where he's met there. Caleb Winslow just sends it out to the neutral zone, and the Radars have it. Number 8 is Braden Blight Royal. He gets upended. Looking for a penalty, but he's not going to get one. Denver Hill has it now. He sends it to Hartwick, who looks to go for a slapper, but that's easily defended. Jake Pleon sends it in deep, in around the zone, and the Radars will skate away. Pass up ahead, and this one comes all the way to the line now. Hardy plays it in deep, and Drew Shantz goes after it. Can't come up with it, however, and this is Keegan Angel with it. Sends it in, he goes after it, but he can't come up with it, and this comes out to Shane Ross. We play with 3:54 to go here in the second period. Clinton leading 4-2. That's deflected by Keegan Angel all the way in and in behind the net and into the netting. In behind Greg Dodds. We'll get a face-off here. It's going to come just outside the Clinton Radar zone. 3:49 to play here in the second period. As mentioned, 4-2 for Clinton. Ross gets the puck at center ice and sends it in deep. No icing. Play comes around, and it's kept in there at the blue line. Sent to the net, but it was intercepted. And the puck comes back to Tyler Harrison. Will just send it in deep. Radars control in around the net, is sent all the way around. 81's trying to come up with it, but cannot. And Consit has it now. Consit sends it across. He'll go to the net looking for the return, but it doesn't get there on a nice play by Shane Ross. Angel sends it up deep now and across the line, and the Radars have it. Puck is played to the line. Consit gives chase against Shane Ross. Ross plays it to the blue line where it's there now. Ross plays it ahead. Got Mercer with it. He'll look for the return pass, but it doesn't come to him. And Ross plays it all the way down the ice. Doesn't touch a single body, but it goes all the way down, and it's going to be icing. 2:49 to play here in the second period. Clinton Radars ahead 4-2. So we play here in the second period. here in beautiful Palmerston, Ontario. Minto 81s and the Clinton Radars in WOA Senior AA men's hockey action. Francis Cote plays it around the net, but it's deflected on a stick and into the netting. We're going to get another face-off here. Goaltenders have been pretty sharp in this game. Greg Dodds has had to make a number of good saves to keep this a 4-2 score, while Mark Williams has also looked very sharp at times, but he's been victimized by a couple of defensive mistakes. But he's played ahead now. As we play, we got 2:37 to go here in the second. Brady Anderson goes in after it. He can't come up with it cleanly. Played on the boards now. Pfeffer looking to get at it at the point. It doesn't come to him, however. Cote sends it to the line. Anderson looking for the tip in front, almost had a quality chance, but now they got the numbers. It's sent all the way to the line, and it'll come all the way back. There's a delayed penalty in progress. Williams was trying to make it to the bench, but had to play the puck instead. Pfeffer has it go past him, but he's going to get it back now. 81s have the extra attacker on, but the Radars are going to touch it. We're going to get the penalty call here, and it's going to be for slashing, as the Radars will take another penalty here. So we got a slash that's being called now. And I think it's going to go to number 5, Tyler Bryson of the of the Radars. 2 minutes exactly left to go here in the second period. And the last 2 minutes of the period are going to be a Minto 81's power play. Pfeffer at the point, he keeps it in, it's to Kowalik. Kowalik sends it in deep to Tyler Harrison. Kowalik will get it back. Kowalik looking towards the net. Sends it off to Harrison. Harrison across now. Here's the shot. That was from Hartwick, but it just went wide. And now Tyler Harrison's got to come back and get it. He'll be chased down by number 19, Max Campbell. Campbell almost come up with it. That was a scary situation, but it's sent ahead. And here's Austin Gabry. Gabry in across the line, looking to the center of the net. Sends it in to Kowalik. Kowalik had to go off the official skate, and now it's the Radars with it. It's sent all the way around the boards, and it takes a ricochet and comes all the way in to the Minto zone, where Wade Pfeffer will come back in behind his own net. He'll be opposed by Sean Conzit. Pfeffer plays it ahead to Gabry. Gabry across the blue line. He'll send it ahead. Here's Tyler Harrison to Kowalik. Kowalik has it at the blue line. He'll need to make a play. He's chased down there. Kowalik, nice stick work, but he can't come up with it. We're into the final minute. That puck comes outside the blue line, and it's on a delayed offside. Pfeffer has it now. 50 seconds left to go here in the second period. We got another Clinton Radars penalty here on the delay. Puck is touched by the Radars. We're going to get another penalty. It's going to come with 41 seconds left here. And it's going to go to number 17, Sean Conzit, for tripping. He got his skates into the legs there, the 81's defender, and he'll slip for 2 or less. But the Minto 81s will have an abbreviated 5-on-3 here with 41 seconds to go in the second period. .2 to be exact. 41 seconds left on the clock for the first penalty. And the puck comes to the line. This is Caleb Winsel with it. Winsel at the point, he'll look for a pass. He gets it back now at the point. Looks to the center and takes a shot. It's deflected there. What a save by Greg Dodds. He gets back on the deflection and stones Brady Anderson with the glove. Makes the save and hangs on for the face-off. 27 seconds left now here in the second period. 1:46 left in the second penalty. It comes over to Winsel, the one draw by the 81s. It'll get sent in deep. This is Riley O'Connell, number 23. He'll look to the point of Winsel. 16 seconds left to go. Winsel gets it back now. They need to get a shot on net. 11 seconds to go. O'Connell sends it across into the middle. It's intercepted by the Radars, and it'll be sent into the neutral zone. This will most assuredly do it here for the second period. As the second period comes to an end, there will be 1:19 to go on the penalty to Sean Conzit as we begin the third period. The 81s will have an abbreviated power play for 1:19, and they will attempt to get back into this game. The Clinton Radars leading 4-2 as we get set to play the third period. We'll be back in a little bit for that action. Welcome back, folks. We are at the Palmerston Arena here in Palmerston, Ontario. WOA Senior AA Men's Hockey League action. We got the Clinton Radars playing their first game of the 2019-2020 season. They are in front here 4-2 against the home Minto 81s, playing their second game of the season after dropping their first contest of the season last week in Petrolia, losing 7-4. Clinton Radars out in front here 4-2, so we get set to start the third period. We have a penalty that is being served by Sean Conzit. It has 1:19 to go in it, so Minto will have an abbreviated power play here to start. Second period scoring summary. Minto started off the scoring at the 17:38 mark. Colin Hartwick with his third of the season from Denver Hill and Chris Hardy. We had Clinton scoring, number 25, Ben Van Utengam. He scored at 10 seconds later at 17:23. And then it was Max Campbell who would score at 9:37. And then Sean Conzit, shorthanded at 6:18, made it 4-2 for Clinton. Tyler Harrison sends it back to Wade Pfeffer, and they'll reset. Minto in the neutral zone comes over to Mike Pleon. Pleon skates it in across the line. This is Gabriel, send it in deep. Harrison looked to play it, but had it come to him in the corner. Now it'll look to the front. It would hit a Clinton Radar stick, and Pleon will have to hurry back against two Clinton Radars, but he does a nice job. And here comes Wade Pfeffer. 4-on-2 the other way. Here's Kowalik. He shoots. It hits Tyler Brysen's stick and goes up into the netting and behind Greg Dodds. And there'll be a face-off. We have 35 seconds to go here in the third period. 35 seconds left to go in the penalty to Sean Conzit, who sits in the box. This puck's going to come around the zone, and Pfeffer keeps it in at the point. He'll take the shot. That hits Brady Anderson in front, and it deflects into the corner boards, and it'll be all the way down, and Pfeffer will come back to reset. 17 seconds to go, in the power play to Minto. It's in across the line. Offside is going to be the call. 81s look a little unorganized coming across the line there. And I think they're going to get a penalty here. Not 100% sure, but somebody's getting a penalty. And I believe they're gonna call an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. Yeah, it's showing here that there's penalties on both sides, but I believe Ryan Watson was whistled here for a penalty. And at 18:52, another penalty to the Radars, and the 81s will have a 5-on-3 for 11 seconds. They'll have a 5-on-3 for 11 seconds. Now the puck is whistled again, or play is whistled again, excuse me. So Watson whistled for a penalty. Not 100% sure as to why he's in the box, but we'll find out soon here. Puck is played to the front. This is Kowalik. 5-on-3 for 7 seconds. Back to the point to Winslow, over across to Jake Pleon. His shot deflected on goal, but Dodds makes the save. Now it's 5-on-4. High stick, I believe, was the call. And there's a goal from the 81s. They are on the board on the power play. And we have a 1-goal game here. And with 18:30 to go, Minto strikes on the power play. We have a 1-goal game now. We're back to even strength now. Puck is won by the Radars. They'll send it up to the Minto blue line where Captain Mike Cleon will play it up to Denver Hill. He'll send it in on Dodds. So the scoring play is Jake Cleon from Austin Gadbury and Tyler Harrison. 1 minute and 30 seconds into the third period. Here comes Pfeffer in across the line. Tries to come up with it, but it gets stripped away from him, and here comes Bartliff in across the line. Bartliff tried to send it across, but it was intercepted, and the play will come all the way back into the Radar zone where Riley O'Connell will give chase. This puck comes to Brady Anderson. He can't come up with it, and Bartliff's across the line again. Sends it in on Williams. He makes the save, and he holds on for the faceoff. 17:32 to go here in the third period. 4-3 the score for the Clinton Radars. Minto getting one here in the third period as Jake Cleon scores his first goal of the season on the power play. Puck comes ahead now. Here's Conzit. Sends it to Winsel at the line, and he'll get it back. He comes in across the line, but unfortunately, Jamie Huber couldn't get across the line fast enough, and he's in there offside, and the faceoff will come just outside the Minto 81's zone. 17:19 to go here in the third period. Puck is won by the Radars. They'll send it in deep. It played off a glove on the 81's bench. And the faceoff will come in the same spot it did 2 seconds ago. 17:16 to go. Minto, controlling off the draw, and it comes ahead to the center line. It's dumped to the Radar blue line. That's as far as it'll get. It's played up to the center line. Minto playing it back now, and they've got control. It's Shane Ross. Plays it to Riley O'Connell. He comes ahead to Brady Anderson. Anderson sends it over to Cote. Cote with the shot. He's tripped up from behind. Goes down, and the puck is all the way down the ice, no icing. Back to get it is Chris Hardy. Hardy comes up with the puck. He fans on the first attempt, but has it back now. Sends it ahead, but the Radars have it. It's sent back, and here's number 6, Matt Knight-Badur. He comes across the zone. He looks for a chance to shoot. It's blocked and sent to the opposing boards, where Ryan Watson has it now. Number 9 for the Radars up against Shane Ross. Ross takes Watson into the boards, but Watson tries to get a hold of it. Nice battle from Ross and Watson as it continues all the way up the boards. It comes to O'Connell, but he can't come up with it. And back the other way comes number 24, Jeremy Ross. Ross leaves it for Watson, goes to the net, but he can't tip it in on Williams. Back in behind the net now. It comes out in the 81's control. They'll just fire it all the way down the ice. Francis Cote throws it all the way down. And the faceoff will come back in the Minto 81 zone. And the faceoff's going to come to the left of Mark Williams. We got 15:54 to play here in the third period. 4-3 Clinton Radars lead here in the third. Faceoff won by Clinton. Number 12 with it, Blake Buchanan. He couldn't come up with it. We have a 2-on-1 the other way. Ahead comes, that was Keegan Angel with it on a 2-on-1 with Colin Hartwick offs to shoot. And Greg Dodds follows them all the way and smothers it for a faceoff, which is going to come up to the right of Dodds. Minto going to send the line of Gadbury, Harrison, and Kowalik out there now. Face-off dropped illegally, and they're going to do it again. Here we go. Gadbury on the draw, tried to win it back. Could not, and it comes around to Bartliff. Bartliff looks across now, and he'll find Campbell. Campbell comes across the line, it's stuck in his skates. Cleon does a nice job to get it to center ice, and here's Harrison now. Harrison comes in across the line to look for somebody to pass it to. Kowalik is in deep, but he couldn't come up with the pass. Puck is to the center, and Dodgeman had to make a pad save and be sharp on that one. It's out to Caleb Winslow. He sends it over to Pleon. Pleon sends it ahead to Gabriel. It's dumping in deep. Giving chases Harrison. On the boards is Kowalik. Gets past him and all the way to Winslow, who sends it to Pleon, and Pleon will look ahead. He'll skate it across the red line and dump it in deep. 15 minutes to go here in the third period. Clinton hanging to a 4-3 lead. Puck is around the boards now. Bartlett with it. He tried to get around the center line, but it could not, and here's Kowalik. Kowalik in across the line. He fires it deep, or he fires it onto the blocker side of Dodds, but it misses well wide. Hits the glass and goes off the netting. We're going to get another face-off, but it's going to come, I believe it's going to come outside the zone, as it did not go off of any Radar's defenders and out. So we got a face-off coming up here just outside. We got the line of Hartwick, Denver Hill, and Brendan Aitken. Radar's control off the draw. It'll be played ahead into the skates of Hartwick, but this is 18, Colin Mercer. Mercer went down in a heat getting it across the blue line, and this is Mike Pleon, the captain of the 81s. He sends it across to Denver Hill. That takes a funny bounce, but Hill sends it in deep and they'll give chase. Hartwick is the one in there on defense, and he takes his man into the boards with a big check. He'll go after it now on the boards. He's met by two Radars. Hill takes his man into the boards, and it comes across, and here we go. Sean Consett on a breakaway. Goes to the backhand. What a save from Williams. They blow it down because there's going to be a penalty here to the 81s, and it's going to be for slashing. Consett on the breakaway goes to the backhand and is stopped by Williams, but we have a penalty that's going to be called to Colin Hartwick, and it's going to be for slashing, and he'll sit for 2 or less. A costly penalty here could be for the Minto 81s as they trail the Clinton Radars 4-3. Clinton's on the power play now for 2 or less. Clinton wins the draw. They get control. It's back to Bryson at the point. He'll send it across. He'll get it back. They'll play it, keep away at the blue line. This is Bartlett at the point. He'll switch spots. It's sent in deep. Campbell gets it across to Bryson. Bryson back to Bartlett to Campbell. Campbell looked to Bartlett, excuse me. Bartlett to Campbell. Campbell has it knocked into his skates, but he gets it back. Here's Bartlett now. Trading pucks with Campbell. Campbell tries to keep it in, but it's played out. And now Brady Anderson goes after it against Bartlett. He plays it towards the Clinton Radar's bench, and it goes in and it hits a Radar on the bench. And the play is stopped, and the faceoff will come just outside the Minto zone. 1:18 to go on the power play for Clinton. They lead 4-3 here in the third period. We got 13:21 to go in the game. Out on the PK for Minto. We got Gabry out there with Tyler Harrison. Wade Pfeffer and Mike Pleon on the ice for the penalty kill unit of the 81s. Puck comes ahead as Jamie Huber. He had the puck stripped from him. Gabry tried to get a hold of it but couldn't, and here comes Ryan Watson. Watson against Pleon. The Minto 81 captain comes up with the puck. It's against the boards now. They try and knock it free. It gets in deep to Watson. Watson now looking to the front of the net. He carries it around and it comes to the point. Radar's control, it's across to Consett. Consett sends it back. There's a shot from the point. That's stopped by Williams and it gets to the boards. Here's Pfeffer. Pfeffer sends it all the way down the ice. 41 seconds to go here in the Clinton Radar's power play. They lead by 1. Here's Consett across the line. He'll skate it into the zone and takes the shot. What a save from Williams. A big pad save against Sean Consett, and that puck is all the way around and out. Radars will have to reset with 23 seconds to go here in the power play. This puck comes around to Hardy. Hardy has the puck go over into his skates, and there's going to be a penalty to the Clinton Radars and it's going to be for elbowing. And that will negate the last 14 seconds of the power play. An aggressive forecheck from Ryan Watson of the Clinton Radars, and it leads to a penalty for elbowing. And with 14 seconds left in the Minto penalty to Colin Hartwick, after that 14 seconds, the Minto 81s will get a power play. We have 12:17 to go here in the third period. Radars lead 4-3 over the 81s. Little 4-on-4 right now for another 10 seconds before Hartwick will rejoin the play. Puck is played, and here is Francis Cote. He's got it. He'll back it in deep, and the 81s are on the power play. It's played around now to Tyler Bryson. Bryson plays it around to his defensive partner, Blake Buchanan. Buchanan will do a nice job and get it all the way down the ice, and it's back in behind the net. Here's Caleb Winsel. Winsel will play it up to Cote. He'll play it to Brady Anderson, who comes across the line. He takes a shot, and just like a lot of other situations tonight, that goes off a Clinton Radars defenseman's stick and into the netting and behind Greg Dodds. We get a face-off here in the Radar zone. It'll go to the right of Dodds with 1:22 remaining in the penalty to Watson. 11:39 to go here in the third period. Puck is won by the Radars. It's sent to the point. Caleb Winsel does a nice job to keep it in. It's to Brady Anderson in front. He can't get us centered out, but it's to Francis Cote. He'll bring it in across the line. Very close to being offside, but it's not called. Cote holds it now. He sent it down the low to Riley O'Connell, who can't come up with it. But now it's Brady Anderson and O'Connell in behind the net. Caleb Winsel at the point sends it to Brady Anderson and below. Anderson looking for an outlet. Tries to control the puck, but he can't come up with it very cleanly. Here's Cote now. He sends it to the point to Jake Pleon. Pleon looking for Riley O'Connell, and it's through his skates, and it's played to the point. Pleon trying to keep it in, and it will get out. Leon has it now. He'll skate across the line. He'll be bodied there. Here's O'Connell. What a move. He gets in. And the face-off, or excuse me, a whistle. Not really sure why we're getting a whistle here, but it looks like the referee has called yet another penalty here. We're going to get offsetting penalties here. So at 10:44, coincidental minors going to Jake Pleon and Jeremy Ross of the Clinton Radars. And we still have a power play for another 24 seconds for the Minto 81s as Austin Gabry has it in the neutral zone. That's deflected, and it's picked up there by Colin Mercer, who skates across the Minto blue line. He skates in after it, and he comes up with the puck. He has it in deep, and he's joined by Konzit, who comes up with the puck. That's stripped away, and here we go to center ice. Kowalik had the puck go off his stick, and it's deflected away. Here comes Sean Konzit. It's in across the line, but he plays the puck just outside the blue line, and he's got to go back now. Puck is played to Konzit. He throws it in. We are 5-on-5 now. Adam Kowalik comes up with the puck, and he'll play it ahead. Here's Tyler Harrison going after it now. Coming up with it was Matt Knight-Badur. He comes across the boards, but he tried to play it out, but it wouldn't materialize. Now it's to the point and all the way out to center ice where Mike Pleon will come up with it. Pfeffer tried to play it across to Gabry, and it was intercepted. Here comes number 25, Ben Van Utengon. He sends it back, and it's there to Williams, and he makes the saves. Here's the centering pass. Williams can't come up with it. It squeaks through the pads, and that is a Clinton Radars goal. And they are jumped out in front. They restore that 2-goal lead. It's now 5-3 for Clinton. We are at 5-on-5 here as we play here in the third period. 9:36 to go. The Radars have just scored to make it yet again a 2-goal game. Made 80. think we're going to get another penalty here to the 81s. It's going to be Colin Hartwick that's going to sit. He goes back to the box at 9:13. So Minto, already down 2, gets another penalty. Max Campbell on the goal for the Clinton Radars. It's assisted by Bartliff and Tyler Bryson. And we got a penalty for Colin Hartwick. Here comes Brady Anderson in across the line. Toe drag, stopped by Dodds, and he'll play it ahead. I believe it might have been for boarding. I'm going to say boarding for Colin Hartwick. He's got 1:35 left to go in his penalty as the Radars come in across the line on the power play. That shot is deflected off of the glove hand of Williams and into the netting in behind him. And out of play. We'll get a face-off in the 81 zone. There's 1:30 left in the penalty to Hartwick. 8:43 to go here in the third period. The Clinton Radars lead 5-3 over the Minto 81s. Puck is one to the line. There's a shot from the point. That's stopped by Williams on the deflection. Watson played it over to Huther. Huther got it in deep to Watson. He'll play it around the net. Here it comes to Max Campbell at the point, but he had it. He fanned on the pass across, and now here's Tyler Harrison to Gadbury. Harrison looked for the return pass, but it was just out of his reach, and away comes Max Campbell. Campbell in across the line, looking to the front of the net now. Here's the pass. Oh, and it almost materialized, but the net is off the moorings, and the play will be whistled. 58 seconds to go in the Hartwick penalty. 8:11 to go here in the third period, with the Clinton Radars up 5-3. Face-off coming to the left of Williams. That puck is won by the Radars. It's back to Conzit at the point. His shot just missed the blocker side of Williams. Radars controlling in the Minto zone. Now they're on the power play for another 48 seconds. Puck is sent across, looking for Conzit, but it's deflected, and it does get out. And Tyler Bryson will come back. Puck is ahead now. Here's it across the line. That's Jamie Huber. And down goes Conzit in front of the net. Caleb Winsel took him down, and he's going to sit for 2 or less as well. That was kind of an easy one. He had his stick up around his neck, dragged him down, and he's going to sit. He's going to join his buddy Colin Hartwick in the box. So Caleb Winsel gets the penalty. Time only 7:45. It's going to be for high sticking, I believe. Let's call it a high stick or a hook. You can call it either or. But Clinton Radars are on a 5-on-3 here for 32 seconds before it becomes a 5-on-4. We have 7:45 to go here in the third period. Radars control off the draw. Laid in deep. This is Bartliff with Bryson. Bryson takes a shot from the point and scores. Might have been deflected, but either way it gets behind. It gets behind Mark Williams, and the lead is now 3 for the Clinton Radars, and they will still be on the power play. Tyler Bryson with the shot from the point. Bartliff, one of the assists on the play. We'll wait for the official scoring, but either way, we got another goal for the Radars, and they lead now 6-3. Radars have the puck now. They're on the power play for another 1:18. It's a 6-3 game for the Clinton Radars. 81's coming up with the puck and sending it down deep. Dodds will leave it there. Radars have the puck and they'll start it ahead. Here they come across the red line and into the Minto 81 zone. We're just under 7 minutes to play here in the third period. 1:08 left to go in the power play. Puck is sent across, and that's shot in on net by Blight Royal. He has the puck again. There's another shot, and that's off a skate. That hit off of Van Utengam, and and it goes into the netting, and it's going to be stopped for a faceoff. We got 58 seconds left now in the power play. Faceoff's going to come outside of the Minto 81 zone. 6:43 to go here in the third period. I think they're trying to get the people in the scorer's clock to make the score 6-3, because that's what it should read on the big board up there. Not really sure what they're doing here now. Running some time off the clock, I guess. 6:27 it reads now. 42 seconds left in the power play. Minto does a nice job. They get the draw and they send it all the way down. Denver Hill does a nice job. He'll come up with the puck, sends it in front to Aiken. He can't come up with it, and the Radars will turn it the other way. In across the line. Cons it. Has the puck. He sends it to the front. There's a shot. They score. Another Radar goal. This time is for Cullen Mercer. And it goes on the power play as well. Cons it will get at least one of the assists. And like I say, yet another power play goal for the Clinton Radars. It's all come unraveled here for the 81s here in the third period. The score clock should read 7-3 in the building. Currently reads 6-3. But the Radars are ahead. And I think everybody here in the Palmerston Arena knows it. Radars control off the draw. So number 25, Van Utengam, gets an assist on the 7th goal for the Clinton Radars here tonight. They lead 7-3. We play with 5:42 left here in the third period. That one's deflected. It goes off the post and just out of the reach, but that one's sent in by Adam Kowalik from the point. That was a wacky goal if I've ever seen one. Minto responds. They get on the board. We got 5:37 to go here in the third period, and Adam Kowalik has struck for the 81s. And we have it's a 3-goal game. It'll be 7-4 for Minto, or excuse me, for Clinton. Kowalik with the goal. The shot coming in from the point took a deflection and went off the post. And Kowalik from the point beat a sprawled Greg Dodds. And just like that, we have it's the 81s down by 3 to the Clinton Radars. It's 7-4 as we play on here. Caleb Winslow throws it ahead. Intercepted by the Radars. Jake Pleon plays it ahead to Brady Anderson. Throws it across to Riley O'Connell. He can't come up with it cleanly. And Max Campbell comes the other way. Throws it to Bartlett in the middle, but he can't come up with it. Francis Cote looks for it. Plays it ahead, but the Radars control it, and they'll bring it back into their own end. That puck is sent way ahead. So the 81 scoring play is Adam Kowalik from Wade Pfeffer, number 72, and Tyler Harrison, number 16, on the scoring play. That makes this game 7-4. We are exactly 5 minutes to go here in the third period. Face off here to the right of Greg Dodds. Radars control, they get it around the boards. Mike Pleon pinching deep to keep it in, does a nice job. Tyler Harrison looking for it now. Puck is played on the boards, and that's knocked down by Pleon. Plays it on a hand pass, however, and that's whistled down. We'll get a face-off that'll come just outside of the Minto zone. 4:46 to play here in the third period. 7-4 the score in favor of the Clinton Radars, who have literally showed no rust and no ill effects of their new team this year after losing quite a few players from last year's squad and any of the previous ones, as the new rules implemented that they be a little stricter on who could play on which teams from which regions and levels and so on and so forth. Austin Gabry come in across the zone, goes in deep to forecheck. Clinton comes up with the puck and they'll send it out. This is Huber, sends it across, and Pfeffer has to watch out now. This is Cullen Mercer with it, number 18. He's got the puck and he looks for Huber. Down low, Huber looking for Conzit, goes back to the point instead to Buchanan. Buchanan fanned on the shot, and that's sent all the way down, and it's going to go for icing. Almost a chance to play it, but it's called on the icing. We're under 4 minutes to play here in the third period. Clinton Radars out in front by a 7-4 score. And there'll be a face-off here to the left of Mark Williams. Puck is won by the 81s. It's sent around the boards from Chris Hardy, and Drew Shantz will play it deep. Shantz plays it to Dodds. Dodds leaves it in behind the net. This is number 6, Knight Badur. Throws it ahead now to Watson. Watson in across the line. He'll take the shot and scores. Wow, what a shot. He literally popped the water bottle off in behind Mark Williams. What a shot, a blast from Ryan Watson. And he restores the Clinton 4-goal lead. As he scores with 3:38 to go in the game here. What a shot. A laser beam to the top of the net, just obliterating the water bottle in behind Mark Williams. And we play now, it's an 8-4 lead for the Radars. Radars get control of the draw. They'll turn it up ice now. Sent back to the point. So we got Ryan Watson on the goal. That gets assisted from Ray Huther and Matt Knight Badur. He gets the second assist on that one. And it's an 8-4 score for the Clinton Radars here. 3:23 to go in the third period. What would look to be a promising night for the 81s is very quickly turned into disaster zone. Mostly in the second period, but now into the third, as the Radars have put this game out of reach. Brendan Aiken comes up with the puck along the boards for the 81s. He sends it in deep for the Radars, gain control. And they have the puck in their own end, and they'll just look for an outlet as they slowly come up the ice. Puck is played to the point. This is Gabry. He's going to turn and send it in deep in behind Dodds. Cote goes after it. He'll be turned back. And this is 21, Tyler Ryan. Ryan coming up the ice now. Nice and slow, nice pace. Brings it ahead to Campbell. Campbell finds Bartlett in the middle. He'll send it across. And number 25, Ben Van Utengam, comes in across the zone on the offside. We have 2:23 to play here in the third period. Clinton Radars lead the Minto 81s 8-4. In 1 of 5 tonight in the WOAA, Senior AA Men's Hockey League. Minto gains control of the draw. It comes back to Caleb Winsel. Winsel plays it over to Jake Pleon. He makes a nice move and comes ahead and gives it to Riley O'Connell. O'Connell in across the line. Can't come up with it cleanly, and it's back into the Minto zone, where Winsel will play it over to Pleon and get it back. Winsel now comes in across the red line and plays it up. Brady Anderson sends it in deep. Dodds will play it in behind the net. We have 1:55 to go here in the third period. Riley O'Connell strips the puck, tries to find Cote in the middle, but can't come up with it, and here's Campbell going after it. Williams, nice job to come out and play it away from him. Cleon sends it ahead. It'll come to the boards now, and here's Cote. He'll send it ahead. Anderson did a nice job to miss a check, but he turns it over in the process, and away come the Radars. They don't get to center ice before dumping it in, and it's going to be an icing call. We have 1:24 remaining here in the third period. 8-4 is the score for the Clinton Radars. A very complete game from the Clinton Radars. They look very good all around tonight. Getting a lot of offensive contribution from the big guns. But 3 goals in the second period really sunk the 81s here tonight. Especially the shorthanded goal that made it, the shorthanded marker that made it 5-2 really was the backbreaker for this team tonight. We have another icing call, and the faceoff will come back in the Clinton zone. 1:15 to go here in the third period. 8-4 is the score for Clinton. Denver Hill on the draw. He loses it, and it goes around the boards. Mike Cleon trying to keep it in at the point. Shantz comes in to help him out. Can't come up with the puck, and Denver Hill has it. But he loses it now, and it's a 2-on-1 chance. Here's Colin Mercer with the shot. Nice pad save from Williams. Mercer takes a healthy run, though, at Wade Pfeffer. Now we're going to get a little bit of activity, I think. It was only a matter of time before things got hostile here in an 8-4 game, and it's only fitting it comes with 52 seconds left here in the third period. Colin Mercer took a healthy run at Wade Pfeffer, and I don't think he liked it very much. Some of the Minto players taking exception, understandably so. But we're going to get a face-off here that's going to come just outside the Minto 81 zone. As mentioned, 52 seconds left here in the third period. The score is 8-4 for the Clinton Radars. Draw is won by the 81s, controlled by Drew Shantz. He plays it back to Hardy. That puck is deflected by the Clinton Radars, and it's in deep. Dodds now has it in behind the net. He'll play it ahead. 38 seconds left to go here in the third period. Shantz trying to get a hold of it, but can't. Here come the Radars back into the neutral zone, and it's sent in deep. Denver Hill throws it all the way in. And it's only a matter of time now as we click down here. 23 seconds to go here in the third period. 8-4 is the score for the Clinton Radars. Puck comes ahead now. Denver Hill has it. He'll send it in deep once again. Take a look at the score clock. We realize there's only 10 seconds remaining. This puck will come all the way out to Shane Ross. He'll play it back to Chris Hardy. Hardy will send it all the way down, and the final seconds tick off. And this is the end as the final buzzer sounds. 8-4 is your final here from Palmerston, Ontario in the Palmerston Arena. Clinton Radars 8, Minto 81s 4. That is your final here at the Palmerston Arena. Minto 81s dropping to 0-2-0 on the season, while the Clinton Radars improve. They win their first game of the season. They are 1-0-0. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. Andrew Rogers signing off from Palmerston. Clinton Radars victorious 8-4 over the Minto 81s.